There was a time where Jay-Z just felt untouchable, right? But now, honestly, it feels like the internet just stopped caring. I mean, just think about it. When's the last time you actually thought about him or brought something up or you seen him trending? Especially without talking about the boy, right? There's been no viral moments, no fan obsession, no meme culture, no excitement. The younger audience is like, Jay who? Huh? Go ask your 15-year-old niece, uncle, cousin, whatever. Have you heard of Jay-Z? What do you think about Jay-Z? They're not gonna know who he is. They're not gonna care. And that's been a trend. So Jay-Z recently released a freestyle allegedly dissing Drake. You know, he had some bars for other people. He had some bars for Dame Dash, talking about his teeth. I couldn't even listen to the whole thing. I'll be honest with you. I listened to maybe 10 seconds. I just had to turn it off. I mean, I'm proud of him for growing out his hair, having an afro and all that, but that was horrible. I mean, Jay-Z feels more like a businessman than a rapper, which is cool. Make your money, you know, billionaire, you got you a pretty wife, you're doing the thing. But when it comes to musically, culture-wise, I mean, people don't emotionally connect with billionaire Jay-Z. They connected to hungry Jay-Z, cocky Jay-Z, you know, young Jay-Z. But now he feels kind of corporate, distant, cold, you know, doesn't upload as frequent as he used to or drop music. I can't even name his last project, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, now it kind of feels like he's at the somewhat of an untouchable level, you could say. And that kind of thing really does bad when it comes to internet and attachment. The younger fans just don't have an emotional connection to him. Like, they're thinking Cardi, Uzi, Travis, Future, maybe even Kendrick, Kai Cenat world, the streaming culture, EBKJ, but Jay-Z? Jigga who? I mean, he doesn't even exist in these ecosystems. He's respected historically, you could say, among some of the older people in hip-hop, but actively discussed, I mean, not a big difference. I would say even now it's at a point where Tupac and Biggie are discussed more than him, and they met their demise a lot earlier, right? And they didn't make as much money. But, like, people don't really talk about Jay-Z like that. Even his appearance doesn't shake the internet anymore. He comes on, does a little freestyle, you know, shows up here and there, makes it elusive. But, I mean, people just don't. It used to be cool. Like, there's a sense of mystery. Oh, we don't know where he's going to pop up. What's he doing? What's he thinking? But it's like, I think too much time has passed, and he's kind of aged out, right? And him doing this recent diss towards Dame Dash is like, too little too late. If he was doing that type of stuff earlier, I think it would have held more credence. But now it kind of comes off as like, oh, he's clout chasing. Oh, Drake just dropped his project, so now he's going to drop this freestyle, you know? Another thing is, his beautiful wife, she's beautiful. You know, she's doing her thing. She's a billionaire. But Beyonce is overshadowing him socially. Like, when you think of music, when you think of culture, when you think of the fashion industry, you'd rather hear, see, and feel Beyonce than Jay-Z any day of the week. And that doesn't matter if you're male or female, black or white, Christian or Muslim, young or old. They all love the Queen Bee. Like, she's making history, but the boy Jay-Z is like, okay, what have we heard from him lately? Right? We live in a culture where it's like, what have you done for me lately? It's okay, you did your thing 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but what's going on now, right? Beyonce still has an emotional fan culture, right? She'll have these crazy meetups, pop-ups. People will defend her in the comment section online. It's like Jay-Z feels kind of like in a secondary position, right? Sometimes even a third when it comes to Solange. I would even say people would rather hear Solange make noise than Jay-Z, right? You go to some of the Jay-Z's clips he dropped recently, you'll see people in the comment section talking about what happened in the elevator. People are still talking about the day Solange slapped him, you know? So the internet punishes untouchable celebrities, right? We prefer a little chaos, a little vulnerability, constant visibility, meme ability in today's age. And Jay-Z, he doesn't incorporate any of that. Like, I haven't seen a Jay-Z meme. He's not that visible. He doesn't open up emotionally, kind of like you'll see like a Drake or sometimes a Kendrick or EBKJ or NBA Youngboy, who's one of the more successful young artists right now. He talks about some things that, you know, artists typically don't talk about, right? or the chaos. The last chaotic thing we heard about Jay-Z was the elevator. Since then, he's been kind of quiet. Now, he did recently win a lawsuit, which is good to him, but I mean, maybe he's a little too calculated or too polished. What y'all think?